Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 17 with our modded run. So, we have a few things to do today. One is to recruit Shire. You must join us. You must. I need it. Also, between episodes, I finally got round to changing up the priority system. It's a little bit more specialised now. We only have 3 people doing a specific job, unless it's, of course, something like hauling or cleaning. In fact, that should probably be a 4 there on Bundy. So everybody does hauling and cleaning in some aspects. Some do it a little bit more of a higher priority than others, depending on what they specialise in. But everybody who's the best at something is going to be the best person to do it. So yeah, hopefully that works out. And if it doesn't, we'll let it around a bit. But most of the time, it seems to work out just fine. Let me just haul some of this crap around here. We've got some really weird stuff hanging about. So we're supposed to have waste removal, aren't we, as well, for all of this stuff. Is that what night soil is? No, we don't have any fecal sludge just yet. Or at least I don't think we do. It doesn't have a description. I think it's just ground. I don't actually know. Just ground to have a dump on, or is it actually like something to slow down as a way of a defense, possibly? But yeah, I swear that the hygiene tab that we unlocked said something about, yeah, waste removal and potable water. Maybe the waste removal is actually the toilet itself, actually going through the pipes and then funneling out into the water system. Maybe that's actually what they meant. But I don't know what to do with these burn barrels. I guess we need like a crematorium or something like that. So I don't think there's anything in Misk. No. Nothing at all. We'll look into that. So, working on our new floor. I kind of like and hate it simultaneously, to be honest. I'm not sure what I think about that flooring, but it'll do for now, and it's nice and unique at the very least, so yeah, not too sad about that. Could do with some artwork or something to... Oh, Levi's wandering around confused. Could do with something to fill this last back gap up here. I don't really want to put the meals there, because then there's a little journey between the tables, which is not ideal. Could do with some larger chandeliers, though. If I build a copy of these, have one there and there, I guess. Maybe. Is this a time for... Let's go furniture. Time for the large chandeliers, perhaps? No, they're still off center. It's really annoying. Why do you have to be there? Why can't you be in the middle? That's why I like these ones a little bit better. I guess we could do something like that. Have one over the table. That seems kind of cool. Let's have that superior quality, because at this point in time, I think we are in a stage where everything needs to have a certain quality level to it anyway. It's only going to take steel, and we've got 1,500, so I don't think anything's going to be wasted so much. We've got our 3 best constructors working on this at all times, so... we have tattered apparel. We now have a specific tailor as well. So Linda, Bundy, and Revis. I'm assuming most of the stuff that you need is currently being made. So a toque needs to be bumped up because that's what Linda needs. Revis, you need pants. Oh. Guess we'll make you some new pants. And Bundy as well, wasn't it? And a shirt. Alright, well. Let's make a shirt. I think we'll actually... You know what? We'll do a do until you have order. And we'll say do until we have 3 of everything. That way we've constantly got a backup bit of clothing. And I want to do parkas because it gets kind of cold in this biome. Over jackets. So do until you have 3 of every single one of them. We've got plenty of cow skin. There's no doubt about that. And our best tailor is currently at an 8. We do have a 10 over here, but that's our crafter miller. So I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? Probably will bump you up to a 3 on tailoring, just so that you do it on occasion. I want to specialise Linda in tailoring, though, which is why I'm focusing on her rather than anybody else. I think it's important to get everybody doing their own specific job. And training her in doing that kind of thing is going to be quite helpful. You guys also mentioned as well that there's a good way to get rid of meat by restricting the types of meals that you... the types of things that you put in there. I'm actually going to cut off vegetarian on the simple meals so that it's just all meat, and that'll get rid of a lot of the meat here, hopefully, when people eat into the simple meals, which might be quite some time because of the fine and lavish meals hanging around. But tell you what, I'll put them at the top as well. Make them first. Okay, power seems to be an issue, so let's think about upgrading our power situation. I want to get geothermal at some point. We are kind of well set up for geothermal. We've got one spot there, we've got one here, which means we're going to have to move our prison, and then we've got one here, which all it requires is me to just slightly expand out, and we can incorporate that into our base. I think as well, do we have the limestone for it? We've got 128. I think I want to deconstruct this wall here and replace it with limestone. It's about time we upgraded that a little bit. The fish stock is up to 4 in here. Got some rotting bones and things like that. Oh dear. Right, structure, limestone blocks. Fill that up. We need 170 limestone, we've got 128. And sandstone sticking around here. Is that for any reason? We've got too much of it. Let's find a use for it then. Let's set up an art bench, I guess. Let's see, where do we want to put our art bench? I guess probably in here with everything else, at least temporarily. So, sculptor's table, get you in there, and we'll start making sandstone sculptures, and that should get rid of a lot of the blocks hanging around, because that's the reason why the stockpile's filled up. I don't have a restriction on the radius, do I? No. Good. So he can go anywhere he wants for it. I seem to have a lot of sandstone though. I want a bit more limestone. Let's scour the map. There's a little bit. Bring me those limestone chunks, please. When there's space. Okay. We got visitors and they've got a few items to trade. Okay. I doubt they've got much for us, but worth checking out at least. Our steel situation is going to be really good as well, because we've got a lot of steel slag chunks in here, which are going to be easy to turn into steel whenever we get the chance, which is going to be lovely. But yeah, we've already got 1,472, and all of these are superior and higher. Wonderful. Can now... Do I want to uninstall, or do I want to... It is a superior one. Let's uninstall that chandelier. We might use it later down the line. We've got a nasty looking power conduit running down our kitchen now, though. Our dining area, sorry. What do people think of this room? Somewhat spacious, somewhat rich. Pretty, but a little dirty. Okay. We can add to that. There's still more time as well to get some art in there. Which is what this bench is going to be for. Let's make an ornate square plant pot. Interesting. As far as furniture plus, there's your plant pot. A plant spot. Let's try out these square plant pots, I guess. Let's do until we have... I don't know how well they're going to go with this flooring though, if I do out of sandstone. But I guess there will be a flower in them, so... Let's make it out of sandstone. And then somebody can get on that. Oh, the visitors are leaving. No, don't leave! Gregor! Trade with them, quick! We were supposed to do this earlier. I didn't think they'd leave so quick. There we go. We made it. Okay. You've got medicine to buy, so I'll take your medicine. It is important that we buy stuff from these guys, because they're not really going to be able to take much otherwise. Let's sell you our crappy goods. You're about to degrade, so I'll get rid of you. EMP grenades. Don't think I need the EMPs, because I think somebody's already holding one right now. And then let's get rid of as much of this as possible. 164 exactly. Tell you what, I'll buy a component just so that I can sell all of this crap here as well. Yeah, looks good to me. Or do I want to buy a component? At 63 is kind of ridiculous. No, you know what? Bring that back. 167, that'll do. Whatever. I just want to fill up some space as well. We're not getting full value, but we're only missing out on a teeny tiny little bit of silver. All the medicine, please. Right, power. Power, power, power. I guess we can start putting our solar panels... Oh, we got a mad animal. A local muffalo. Well... If I turn that on, I'm going to have to turn a few things off in order to make sure this works. So, temporarily, it's 17 degrees, so I guess we can turn off the heaters. Should allow a little bit of power to run to our turrets, if everybody gets those off quick enough. There we go. Turrets are on. Should be able to deal with this muffalo easily enough. Yep, there we go. Wonderful. Alright. Toggle that, allow this power... this battery to charge up and set you to hunt so that if you die then you're immediately unrestricted, or somebody will come and just shoot you in the face and it'll be all good. Yeah, let's get a solar panel over these berries. We're already producing enough food and we know it, so might as well take up this space. I'll try one for now. See if we need another one later. Alright, Revis. Working hard on these square plants. Somebody could do with getting this plasteel axe. Do we have somebody still? I think Gosling was the one with, yeah, melee skill. Give you the plasteel axe. The EMP grenades will hang around just in case we get another mechanoid attack. I don't think we've got an ornate square plant pot ready to use. We do have some steel arms though, and now we have some medicine. So Hunter, you were the one with the missing arm, correct? Let's go to the right tab, that helps. Left arm shot off, yeah. So let's try again to get this steel arm attached. So he'll haul his stuff and then he should go to bed, and then Miller will come and perform on him, and that will be wonderful. How long is this going to take? Oh, it's done. Wonderful. It's awful. Awful. What's this beauty anyway? -3. Plant decorative flowers here to improve the mood of people nearby. This plant pot has some artwork carved into it. We will not read it because it's awful. Oh, it's just that kind of thing. Yeah, we'll just keep that to sell, I guess. But I don't want anything awful. So you can keep making stuff. Can I set... I don't think this sets the quality of the final product. I mean, we could try it. I want superior quality. I don't think that's how it works, though. I think it's the quality of the materials that you use that means, but we'll see. Patient awaiting medical operation. Miller on the job. We've got an idle colonist, Bundy. I think you are one of the people who, yeah, does very little in this colony, to be honest. Plant cutting I'll set you on, I guess. But we don't need you to plant cut because we've got 2,800. But there you go. Is there any other menial task I can put you on that I don't care for? Doesn't Gosling do something more important? Gosling does construction and growing and a bit of artwork. So I guess the solution then is to make another arts table so that Gosling doesn't go doing research and then Bundy can do it instead. Or we can go security and make ourselves, what is this? A limestone gun complex. We don't have any limestone. That's annoying. I want it to match because I think limestone's the best material to make it out of anyway. There we go. We've got some limestone. So I'll just make that here. Somebody can go build it and then I'll probably deconstruct the old one. I don't think we need this. Maybe we reinstall it just in case we get dropships or something like that entering. As for research, we're working on machining right now so that we can disassemble these mechanoids. Then we'll get plasteel, and that should allow us to get the plasteel for the multi-analyzer. We just need to purchase then the gold required, or find it. There isn't any open veins of gold though, from what I can tell on the map, which is unfortunate, but to be expected, honestly. There's just steel and compacted machinery for the most part. Ooh, and a bit of uranium. Would you look at that? Mine that, for the sake of mining it, please. I don't think that needs a vein mining order, because I think that's literally the only block. Yeah. Fair enough. Go get it, though. I'd like it. I might forget it's there, and it might be important later down the line. Who knows? But... ooh, we've got these guys to carry in. Some steel slag chunks. Might as well grab those. And there's also a ship chunk. I'll deconstruct that because you get a fair amount of components and steel from it, which is nice. There's also one there as well. Gives the constructors something to do. Hopefully they don't have to go anywhere near that bear. But we'll see. It's more hauling jobs, and I like hauling jobs. Oh, we're being raided. A group of tribespeople are attacking immediately. Oh, boy. You're really punishing me for sending those people out, aren't you? Alright then. Everybody come back. I think they're only that far out, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Especially with all these deadfall traps, I don't think we'll have an issue. Right, let's see. Bundy, go stand there. Gregor, you are going to man that limestone gun complex. Gosling, you will man the other one. Miller, you will stand there. Lumi, you will stand there. Noriko, right at the back. I might put you actually as a blocker, to be perfectly honest. Levi, you're incapable of violence, aren't you? Yes. Right, yeah, I will put you as a blocker in these areas. Since we don't really have melee defense. Oh my god. Oh dear. I think it should be fine. I don't know if they're going to come through there. Here's hoping that they don't. Is that everybody here? Yes. Yes, it is. Linda, stand there. Here we go. We really do need to fix that north deadfall trap area. It's a little light. Oh, is that gold there? Oh, it's ambrosia. No. We forgot to turn the turrets on. Levi. Turn the turrets on. Quick. Revis is down. So, Noriko. Rescue Revis. Get those turrets on. They should have been on from the very beginning. Linda's got no shots? Huh. There we go, they're fleeing. Well, that didn't go perfectly, mostly because we made a few mistakes here and there. Nice. That seems to be it. Alright, turn the turrets off. And undraft everybody. As for these guys, they are all going to get destroyed. I want to strip the ones who are currently alive, take all of their weapons for selling purposes. And then we're going to set some orders to get our deadfall traps. More predominantly up at the top, because that's actually where they attack from most of all. So, security, deadfall traps, steel deadfall traps. Let's do something like that. That should get a fair few. Get a few in the center as well. Just random ones. Random is lovely. That'll take up a lot of steel. No doubt about that, but we do have 1,200. And we can set some orders for mining because we need to. Did Hunter get his arm, by the way? Yes, he did. Okay. So, does that show him hating anything, or... No? Because he did say that it would be uncomfortable, but maybe it causes a little bit of pain. -5 pain. No, the only right kidney or gunshot thing's is the only thing causing pain there. Interesting. He seems to be fine, which is good to see. Noriko, you can be undrafted. Right, let's look at everybody who got injured. So, Miller, come deal with Revis right now. Already doctoring Revis, good. Linda took a couple of cuts, nothing too serious. Bourbon, nothing too serious. Alright. Reasonably successful raid then. Do we need more mass graves? We have space for 10. I guess I'll build another... Oh, we're running out of space for our mass graves. Oh dear, that's a problem. That's a problem. We need to work on cremation soon then. We also need to rebuild that because they destroyed the blueprints during the attack, which was not great. Miller still tending to Revis. Who's our secondary doctor? Levi. Already on it. Good. It's always good to know your priority systems are in place when you don't need to tell anyone to do anything, really. Why is there just a little bit of beef hanging around? Answer to that? I don't know. But our fridge seems to be emptying out, so we can actually unsuspend butchering these creatures. I think it will have plenty of space in it. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I've set the minimum cooking skill for the electric stoves to anybody who is 9 and above. So these 3 cooks here will be the ones who are doing the cooking, and then these 3 here are on 4 priority, so they have nothing to do. They can actually butcher creatures. There's no restriction on this though, so if the cooks actually need the meat from any of these creatures, they can just do it themselves. But it allows those 4 lesser people to actually get some cooking skills, and this one has a really big passion for cooking, so getting that skill up in a way that doesn't cause food poisoning or anything like that is pretty great. Okay, battery's broken down. Oh. We were just working on getting that fixed and powered up. And now it's back to 0 again. Well. Seems like we need the battery space anyway. Alright, so we got 357 steel left. Let's order a new vein to be mined. Nearest one is... It might be that one up there. Yeah. Oh my, that is a huge vein of steel. Good D. Alright, well, get on it, guys. We also have, of course, the steel slag chunks, which could do with being smelted down, but we're currently low on power. Is that right? Are we, hang on, I think there's a power line out somewhere. Yep, there's a power line out. Boop. I thought I'd set that to be done, but apparently not. Okay, so there's one here as well. Get that fixed. Anything else? I think that is fine. Yeah, everywhere else seems to be connected. Perhaps we want to... I was wondering whether or not we wanted to join this up a little bit more, just in case this line goes out, but the battery is what's actually powering up the turrets most of the time, so that's fine. Does this ambrosia deteriorate? It does, but over a very, very long time, should I say. Alright guys, well actually I think that is where we're going to cut off the episode for today, so if you did enjoy the content then be sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out a great deal and lets me know you're enjoying the series. As always, don't forget to hit that little bell icon right next to the subscription button and that'll give you notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you've enjoyed and I will see you next time. Bye bye.